I found this news article published on 06 of 2013. Here is the and this little thing right here gave me enough information to actually do something that's gonna happen in over the next 3 weeks that I'm planning to do, and I'll let you all know after I finish reading a couple of articles. So this is called the spinal column. This serves Michigan. This is a Michigan newspaper, local newspaper. Wixom, Walled Lake, Wolverine Lake, Commerce, Highland, White Lakes, and Milford counties. Now, I've been to, when I was a truck driver, I used to deliver up to Michigan a lot, and I had to go to some of these little towns. And these are very small American little towns here. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Um, so, this is Joe's mom. And like I said, this is a public newspaper. And I can talk about it because it's a public newspaper. And her name is public knowledge now. So, it says Lou Thorsby of White Lake is hosting a shoe drive for local children in need. Shoe size of all varieties, preschool to high school, are being collected at local donation sites and will be distributed to children in need at the end of the month. So she did this shoe drive. This is back in 2013. So what else happened in 2013? Oh, 2013 is when Joe got busted over at Unity for selling stolen out of game he got from Rubu. So at the same time his mom was out here doing good, this buffoon was over here on Unity selling he didn't own and got busted and banned from Unity. Now he's going to say, I've never been banned from Unity. Yes, Joe was. Joe was banned from Unity. Joe just went back to Unity under a different name. So what Joe says he got banned, yes, he did. For doing something bad. They banned him. They even said it. They banned him. But Joe's going to say, well, there's no proof. Well, I got videos. I got a lot of videos that I'll be updating and putting up about Joe getting banned and actually going through the whole thread where Joe gets banned. I'm putting that video together. I'm cutting it up and putting it together. So here is the one of the articles I found on Joe's mom, and it gives a lot of information. Oh yeah, and that number that Joe said was his for Truebones. Here is the number right here, fully disclosed in the newspaper. All right, fully disclosed in this newspaper. So I do believe one of these numbers is the numbers for Truebones. So Joe is basically using his mom's business as a front to sell, and that's something that I can easily, now that I have a business that Joe hangs around on, where Joe is committing fraud at, I can now report that business to the IRS, to the feds, and the locals, so they can look into this to see, you know, to actually look at Joe. So, oh, and also in this paper, here is the 69 Oxbow Lake address for the business that his mom runs, which is heart-to-heart counseling. So Joe is using his mom's business to run scams out of her house, out of her business. So Joe never owned or has it. Joe does not have a business. Joe just have a scam that's running out of a business, and that's going to get Joe in trouble when I report this in. So, Joe, let's just read the good stuff that his mom does, all right, shall we? Yeah, let's just read the good stuff that Joe's mom does. It says, after months of searching, Lou Thorsby has found a way to give back to the community. I came to Christ about a year ago this month. She said, it's been almost a year, and I just want to start giving back to the community for all of the blessings that have been bestowed upon me over the years. Thorsby, a White Lake resident, is hosting a shoe drive for local children in need. She will be collecting shoes through the end of the month, when they will be distributed to children in need. Collection sites have been set up at Kmart in White Lake, Cross Point Community Church in Walled Lake, Payless Shoe Source. In White Lakes and White Lakes and heart-to-heart counseling in White Lakes. Now, heart-to-heart counseling is the business that his mom owns and runs out of this 69 Oxbow Lake Road, White Lake, Michigan. That's why when the Attorney General sent that letter to Joe, it didn't go to Truebones, it went to heart-to-heart counseling. Now, the three companies I've been talking to about Joe stealing their knows about this. They know about this. All right? And I told them about this, and they said, oh, we already know this. So they knew stuff that I didn't know. So they're not telling me everything that they're doing. That's good. That's good. Because that means that they're actively going after Joe. I can't say what companies do it because, but let's see. Shoe donation of both genders and sizes, preschool to high school, are needed. Monetary donations used to purchase shoes are also needed. We have collected approximately 100 pairs of shoes so far. Thorsby said, I think if I could collect a variety of sizes, that would be good. If we have collected the sizes needed for child, parents can give me the specific sizes and gender, and I will shop for the shoes. Right now, we are needing smaller sizes, she said. We have gathered a lot of teenagers' shoes and that age group. Thorsby, who is a counselor at Heart to Heart Counseling in White Lake, said that she was confronted with shoe stories from clients, which prompted her to felicitate this shoe drive. My client's girlfriend can send her children to school because they don't have shoes, she said. Some people just don't know where to go to get help. But why should the kids suffer? It's amazing the community support on these type of things. Shoes will be distributed on November 30th at Cross Point Community Church in Walled Lake. Donations can be made at Kmart in White Lake, 10951 Highland Road. White Lake Payless Shoe Source, 9066 Highland Road, White Lake Cross Point Community Church, 1850 South Commerce Road, Walled Lake, and Heart to Heart Counseling at 69, here it is everybody, 69 Oxbow Lake, White Road. So now the address where Joe keeps on saying that's privacy, now that's public knowledge. So I'm reading this to you all so you all know this is public knowledge. All this now is public knowledge. And for more information, to make a monetary donation, call Lou Thorsby at 248-698-1086 or Laura Pordaski. Now, I don't know who Laura Pordaski is, but I'm thinking I'm going to try to give her a call tomorrow. 248-802-6443. So Joe's mom, who owns this heart-to-heart counseling service at 69 Oxbow Lake Road in White Lake, Michigan, is strangely exactly like the address that Joe gives for Truebones. Let's see. Let's compare notes here. So now, since this address is public knowledge now, I can actually go and show the that I have on Joe. So this is a news article, the spinal column. So when YouTube comes to look at this after Joe puts an erroneous report out saying that I'm invading his privacy, well, they'll look at the video and say, no, he's not. He's reading a newspaper that has all this information in it. See, Joe got away with this with his Truebones.com. He went back and he deleted the address off of Truebones.com. So let's go to Truebones.com right quick. All right, so Joe has to see. This is Joe's GoDaddy phone number. So Joe changed the name. Let's go to the store. Let's isn't it fax, contact? Oh, look, White Lakes, Michigan. See, this is where the phone number and was listed. It was all listed right here, and Joe took it off. Here's the White Lake Charter Township. Let's see if I can get closer to this. This is a map on the Truebone site, so you know how that goes, Joe. So I bet you any amount of money, where that is right there is where this heart-to-heart, I bet you that's where heart-to-heart counseling is right there. I guarantee it. I bet you it's right there. I bet you, because it's a bunch of buildings, so there's got to be a street in there called Oxbow Lake. I bet you that's where Joe is, right there. Yeah. Now, let me get you all straight on this story here. The problem ain't with Joe's mom. Joe's mom is a wonderful, beautiful person. It's her son, her racist, bigoted son, Joseph Earl McPeak. That's the problem. Joe is running a scam out of his mom's counseling service. I get the report. I actually get to call the police and let them know about this now. I can actually call the Wake Lake, Michigan police now and actually say, hey, listen, this guy's running a scam out of heart-to-heart counseling up there. He's taking people's money. I got proof. He's harassing people. I got proof. See, Joe's trying to hide the fact of what he's doing to his mom, and he's doing behind her back. What type of son does this stuff behind his mom's back? That's why Joe tries to go around and get taken down. That's why Joe puts all these DMC takedown notices on videos that are about him and about him stealing. This is the reason. The only thing good in his life, he tries to hide the evil from it. I would figure if his mom is doing such a great job at doing stuff for the needy and counseling people who have drug abuse problems, spousal abuse problems, all you would probably figure that Joe would probably follow in his mother's footsteps and try to do the same amount of good that she's doing. But this buffoon is total opposite when he uses his mom's address for her company to run a scam out of it. See, what we do is we search all the newspapers of little townships that's around where Joe lives at, and we've came across a lot of stuff, and we're going through it piece by piece by piece to see what else, what information that Joe claims that's private, that's not private. This is in the local newspaper, so it's public knowledge now, Joe. It's public knowledge, and you can't run to YouTube. And YouTube does. I mean, I read their policy, and they said any type of information that's publicly available is not considered privacy. So this is a public newspaper giving out to thousands of people, and her name, and your mom's name, and her little business that you're running your scam out of is now public knowledge. So everybody knows that there is no Truebones motions. Here it is. Here it is. It's the same address. Look. Same address. Look. Truebones, copyright 2015, Truebones motions, all rights reserved. We send special offers to those that opt out who opt in at truebones.com. Our mail address is Truebones Motions, 69 Oxbow Lake Road, White Lakes, Michigan. So this is mail fraud. That is mail fraud. He's sending out all these flyers, these email flyers, to a address where this business doesn't exist within this business.
Okay. So what's the name of the business?
Name of the business is called Truebones Motions. You can look up on the internet and look up the word Truebones, and then it will take you to truebones.com. And the thing about it is that he gets stolen content. Now, I am what you would call a animator. All right, I do stuff for game companies and stuff like that, and I use content that animates things in video games. And this guy has a company. Well, it's not even a company. This guy takes content from other games without no permission. So he basically steals it out of other games content, then he resells it. And when you use it, you get in trouble, So he's using his mom's business. His mom's business name is Heart to Heart Counseling. That's the name of the business, and he uses that business to sell his stolen goods through. And by the time you realize the stuff is stolen, he won't give you a refund. He won't refund you, and he disappears.
Okay, so yeah, you can file a complaint there's two ways you can do this. Or I can mail you out a complaint form that you can fill out and send back to us.
Okay. Yeah, you can send me a complaint form. Well, I'll just go to the of Michigan, right? 'Cause I live in St. Louis, and I'm calling you all to report this business in because he's using, like I said, number one, that's mail fraud, and number two, that is wire fraud.
Right. So go ahead, fill that out online, and once you do submit that, someone from our complaint department will give you a call.
Okay. So I want to ask you a question. I just want to ask you one more question. Hello?
No problem.
All right. So if I file a complaint against the Truebones motions, do I file the complaint on the heart-to-heart counseling, or do I? Huh?
Because that's who he's using their address or their business. Correct.
Correct. To sell stolen content.
Yes. Correct. Yeah. So you would file it against both.
Against both. Okay. So his business is unregistered though, but.
Correct.
But he's using that address. He's using that address to sell his content through. So
and they're responsible because that's their address. They know what's going on. You don't let anyone use. That's like me coming to your house using your address for things. At your home, you're supposed to stop me, or you know what's going on that you're allowing me to use that address. So you go ahead and I would submit one for both.
All right. So and also I know that has to be against the law because the thing is that if his business is not registered, that means he can't be paying taxes, right? He's getting around paying taxes by doing that. So, like, if I turn this report into y'all, would y'all like forward it to the tax office and stuff like that, to the state?
I'm not sure. That has to do with our complaint department, so I can't tell you what they will do. But once someone contacts you from the complaint department, you can ask them that question.
I just want to know y'all just turn them into the authorities because this is a scam, and I can verify that he's been doing this for well over 10 years and hasn't been caught. All right, so I will get can I go to it's like I have to go to the Michigan website to do this, or do I have to do it here in St. Louis? I mean, should I go to Michigan or?
Where is the business located?
The business is located on 69 Oxbow, White Lakes, Michigan.
It's in Michigan, yeah. So you would do it on our website, is correct.
Okay, all right, then I'll go to your website and do that. Thank you.
All right, thank you.